When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Ilka with the fly ball to the right field. We'll move Maddie Pionic over from first to third. Cardinals in the scoring position here in the top of the first. Also, Brewing Company in Plover offers a large, spacious space for your next gathering or just to watch a game on a massive projector screen. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas and other hot food along with cold soda. It's all at Also Brewing in Plover. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 7, Kaylin Yenter. Yenter's batting .417 on the season with 1 home run and 9 RBIs. Watches strike 1. Snap throw to the pitcher. Ilk will be safe on the no throw. Cardinals now have runners on second and third with Kaylin Yenter up to bat. Yenter's a University of Minnesota Duluth commit to play softball. We wish her nothing but the luck in the future. Yenter with the drive to left field. That's over left fielder's head. That'll score 2. Pionic and Ilka will come in easy. Yenter with a stand-up double. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee you quality you can trust. Now batting, Amelia Martini. Last game, Martini had 2 home runs, as well as took the win in the circle. Watches pitch 1 down the middle. Cardinals are staying ahead here, up 2-0 early in the bottom of the first. Big swing and a miss there by Martini. Down in the count here, no balls to 2 strikes. Martini watches one outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Ground ball to second base. Martini rushing down the line. She's safe at first. Brings Yenter to third. Cardinals stay in the inning here. Runners at corners. Now batting, number 13, Peyton Mansell. Mansell batting .375 on the season with 4 RBIs and 1 home run. Early in the season, Cardinals already up to 5 home runs as a team. Definitely a threat with the small ball as well as the long ball again this season here for the Pacelli Cardinals. We got Martini on first. Yenter's on third. Runners at the corners here for the Pacelli Cardinals, keeping the pressure on these Assumption Royals today. Mansell watches pitch down the middle. Snap throw to second. Out at second, and then a snap throw home. Safe at home. Dropped the ball, but Pacelli did score a run there on the delayed steal off of third. That'll clear the bases for the Cardinals. Peyton Mansell still remains up to bat here for Pacelli. Big swing and a cut there by Mansell, fouled off. Foul. Tomorrow River School District. Great things are happening at Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? Ooh, a defensive swing there by Mansell. And the throw from catcher to first. Mansell's out at 1. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 20, Ava Tess. Tess is senior for the Cardinals. She's started every game from her freshman year through current. An impressive streak nonetheless. She watches pitch 1 as a called strike. Swing and a drive up the middle there by Ava Tess. It gets by the center fielder. Ava Tess is going to round it, rush to second. Throw, she's going to be safe under the tag at second base. Nice hustle around the base pass there by Ava Tess. Ridgetop Exteriors, just like these players bringing their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 8, Kelsey Giese. Giese watches pitch number 1 down the middle. Ava Tess is at second. Kavanaugh misses low and away. 1 ball to 1 strike. Kavanaugh misses low and outside here again. Little ground ball there, third. Mishandled by third baseman. Everybody's going to be safe for the Cardinals. Little misplay there by Delaney Hahn. That'll leave Kelsey Giese at first. And Ava Tess will move up to third on the same air. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 33, Ella Van Order. Van Order batting .250 on the season with 3 RBIs. VO being aggressive on the first pitch. Grounds it up the middle. Mishandled by the shortstop. Van Order's going to be safe. We're going to score a run. That'll bring the Cardinals 4, Assumption 0. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 14, Caden Nelson. Nelson's batting .444 on the season with 6 RBIs and 1 home run. Cardinals keeping the pressure on here late against these Assumption Royals. 4-0 here in the bottom of the first. Nelson watches pitch number 1 down the middle. Swing, foul ball on pitch number 2 there by Caden Nelson. Nelson down here in the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here on the Cardinals. Nelson watches low and away for ball 1. Geezy's on second, and Van Order is on first for these Cardinals here today. Nelson drives one up the middle. Played nicely by the shortstop. Mishandled by first base. Everybody's going to be safe again. Good hustle down the base pass there by Caden Nelson, putting that pressure on the defense. Cardinals stay in this inning here. Bases juiced for Matty Pionic. Two outs here for the Cardinals, leading the Assumption Royals 4-0 here in the first inning. Pionic takes him off speed down the middle. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Pionic with a deep fly to right field. Right fielder tracking it nicely, and out number 3. At the end of 1, we have the Cardinals up 4-0 over the Assumption Royals. We'll be back here in Spud Field in beautiful Plover, Wisconsin after these brief messages.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Welcome back, softball fans. Enjoy everybody tuning into Zaleski today that could not be here in person, watching the Assumption Royals versus the Pacelli Cardinals. If these two teams look familiar, that is because very recently here, back on June 7th of 2024, the Pacelli Cardinals took on the Assumption Royals at the state championship semifinals. Pacelli came out of that game victorious 10-0, while Pacelli moved on to the state championship against Oakfield the next day. Pacelli was able to beat Oakfield and win the Division V state championship. Mansell still in the circle here, ahead in the count, no balls to 1 strike. With that state championship against Oakfield for the second year in a row, Pacelli was the back-to-back state champion, and obviously looking to repeat again this year. It'll be a new experience for the Cardinals and the Assumption Royals in the playoffs as they both bump up. With the shot up the middle there, played nicely by Tess, and out number 1 for the Royals. Going back, the Royals and the Cardinals will be bumped up to Division IV this year because of the playoff success factor. So it'll be a new batch of teams that both schools get to play here come regionals and sectionals. We'll see what happens when it all shakes out here. But for the time being, this is the biggest game of the season for both teams for seeding purposes later on down the road. Batting for the Assumption Royals, number 12, Elena Awe. Mansell behind in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike there. Mansell evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Mansell with that inside pitch there gets a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sadon Carpet 1 on Post Road in Plover is here to floor you with the best in all of your carpeting flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring you flooring to the next level. In a swing and a miss there, another strikeout here for Peyton Mansell and the Pacelli Cardinals. Now batting for the Assumption Royals, number 20, Jess Norton. Mansell ahead in the cone again. No balls to 1 strike. Mansell ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Pacelli looking here for a quick inning to get those sticks up again. Start batting here. Keep the pressure on the Assumption Royals. Norton fouls one off to stay alive here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No defensive changes noted here for the Cardinals yet. Mansell misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mansell misses high. Quickly evens count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the second inning. Mansell gets called strike 3, dropped behind the plate by Yenter. Yenter steps into the throw down to Martini. And the Cardinals are out of the inning. 1-2-3. Again, Cardinals up here find themselves winning here 4-0 early in the ball game. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports after these commercials.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Welcome back to Spud Field, home of the Division 5 defending state champion Pacelli Cardinals. Leading off this half of the inning, number 5, Katie Ilka, followed by Kaylin Yenter, and number 18, Amelia Martini. Ilka swinging first pitch, mishandled by third baseman, and Ilka's going to be safe at first base. Pacelli with a lot of team speed, putting pressure down the base pass on defenses. Makes them rush their throws a little bit. Now batting, Kaylin Yenter. Yenter looks at strike 1. Quick snap throw back to pitcher to keep Ilka honest at first base. Yenter follows one off here. Dahl Automotive. The Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. Kavanaugh misses low and away. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with your finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Ilka takes one foul up the, Yenter, foul ball up the right field line. It's been a few years since I've had to do this. Bear with me. We'll catch up. Yenter up to bat here for the Cardinals. Ilka at first base. Kavanaugh misses outside. Nice snag there by Claire Nelson to keep Ilka at first. Yenter with the drive up to center field. That's going to get over the center fielder's head. That should score Ilka. We'll see if Coach Molsky wants to send her. Coach Molsky will hold her up at third. Good choice. Good relay in there by the Assumption Royals to keep the Cardinals on the base pass. Now batting, Amelia Martini. Again, last game earlier this morning against Laconia, Martini had, I believe, 2 home runs and 5 or 6 RBIs in that ball game, as well as pitch a complete game in the circle for the Cardinals. Drives one up the middle here. First pitch swinging. Out at first, but that will score Ilka from third. Cardinals take a 5-0 lead here on the RBI groundout by Amelia Martini. Now batting, number 13, Peyton Mansell. Mansell takes pitch one looking. Whitetail Properties Real Estate is your premier hunting, land, farmland, and recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Mansell swings at strike two. Mansell fouls one off here to stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here to Peyton Mansell. Kavanaugh misses outside here on an off speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Due up next for the Cardinals is Ava Tess. Mansell fouls one off here to stay alive. Again, the seniors on this Cardinal team here, Katie Ilka, Kaylin Yenter, Peyton Mansell, and Ava Tess, have all started and played in a lot of softball games here for these Cardinals. Drive up to second baseman by Mansell. That'll score Yenter off a third, and RBI ground out by Peyton Mansell. Cardinals will take a 6-0 lead here over the Assumption Royals with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Now batting, number 20, Ava Tess. Tess comes to the game swinging or batting a .625 average. Takes strike one looking. Swinging strike two. Kavanaugh ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Tess goes down swinging here for the Cardinals. That would be the 3rd out. At the end of 2, Pacelli 6, Assumption 0. We'll be back here at Spud Field in Plover, Wisconsin after these messages by our sponsors.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back here to Plover, Wisconsin. Thank you for tuning in here to watch Pacelli Cardinals versus the Assumption Royals. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early childhood learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Moving into first base here for the Cardinals, Jaden Zadroik moving Amelia Martini to third base. It looks like Maddie Pionic may be done for the day. Leading off for the Assumption Royals, Brianna Owe. Sound like a broken record here, but Mansell ahead in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Mansell ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Alway batting 143 coming into today's game. Mansell with the quick strikeout here. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning for the Assumption Royals. Now batting number 5, the third base, Delaney Hahn. Again, defensive substitutions this half inning for the Cardinals. Jaden Zadroik will be entering at 3rd. Jaden will be entering at 1st. Amelia Martini will switch to 3rd, and Maddie Pionic is likely done for the day. Mansell ahead in the count here. No balls, 1 strike. Mansell misses high. Swinging strike there by Hahn. Mansell and the Cardinals find themselves ahead in the count here again. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. And Mansell gets the looking strikeout for out number 2. Now batting for the Assumption Royals, number 35, Emerson Bry. Emerson with the slap foul ball there. Mansell ahead in the count, no balls to 1 strike. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. Again, the last time these two teams took the field against each other was in Madison at Goodman Diamond down there in the state semifinals. Pacelli coming out victorious 10-0 against the Royals. And Mansell with the swinging strikeout here for out number 3, heading into the middle of the 3rd. Pacelli 6, Assumption 0. We'll be back here at Spud Field again after these messages.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome back to Spud Field here in Plover, Wisconsin. I'm Drew Nelson with Zaleski Sports here, joined by Ryan, the producer, and the PA announcer Eugene Schmitz for the Cardinals on today's beautiful day here in Plover. Pacelli coming up to bat here in this bottom of the 3rd, find themselves up 6-0 against the Assumption Royals. Leading off again for the Cardinals this half of the inning, number 8, Kelsey Geezy, followed by Ella Van Order and Caden Nelson. No defensive substitutions noted for the Royals at this point in time of the game. Easy aggressive on that first pitch there. Fouled one off here. Down to the count, no balls to 1 strike. Watches ball 1 outside. Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites. Geezy with the ground ball to the pitcher for out number 1. Again, Ski's Market, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Today's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly's, Premier Auto Body, Dow Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Again, thank you for your support. Batting for the Cardinals, Ella Van Order. Watches ball number 1. Swinging drive to right field by Van Order. Caught by the right fielder. 2 down here, but for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 3rd. Now batting, number 14, Caden Nelson. Nelson with the fly ball to left field. Left fielder tracking nicely under it, and that's out number 3 for the Cardinals. Quick inning there for the Assumption Royals. 3 up, 3 down. Heading into the 4th, Pacelli 6, Assumption 0. Again, we'll be back here at Spud Field after these messages.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Welcome back here to Pacelli Cardinals softball as they host the Assumption Royals in Plover, Wisconsin. Leading off for the Assumption Royals, number 21, Anna Schooley. Schooley's a leadoff hitter here for the Royals, batting .300 on the season. Mansell ahead in the count with the swinging strike here by Schooley. Mansell just misses low at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. No defensive substitutions for the Cardinals following that last switch there with Pianic coming out of the game and Zdroik entering. Nice line drive there by Schooley to left fielder Van Order. Van Order with the relay into Tess. And Schooley is in with the, I believe, first base hit of the game for the Assumption Royals. Now batting for the Assumption Royals, number 24, Ari Kavanaugh. Looks like we're having a discussion here on the base pass here with the hitter. Maybe batted out of order would be the question there I can think of by Coach Molsky. Like to see the umpires talk it out here. Behind the plate today is A.J. Ligman, one of the best umpires in Central Wisconsin, in my humble opinion. While they're talking, we'll go through some more advertisements here. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. All right, so Assumption Royals did bat out of order. 24 is out, and number 21, Anna Schooley, will bat again. All right, so we'll have one out here. Mansell still in the circle for the Cardinals. Schooley up to bat again here for the Royals. All right, Mansell's behind in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball here to short. Looks like Katie Ilka has a nice beat on it. Makes a play there in short center field. 2 down here by the Assumption Royals. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the Central Wisconsin community, is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at stevenspointortho.com. Now batting number 1, Claire Nelson. Called strike there. I think for the how many batters we've had here, Mansell is again ahead in the count. Balls one off here. No balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. If you look on ZaleskiSports.com, the softball rankings, I believe they have the Pacelli Cardinals rated number 1, or ranked number 1 in Division 4. Again, Pacelli softball, very solid program, very solid team again this season, as well as these Assumption Royals. Should be a fun and exciting playoff tournament time when that rolls around. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Claire Nelson. Mansell misses high, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Mansell gets a swinging strike 3. 3 down there for the Assumption Royals. Heading into the bottom of the 4th, Pacelli's Cardinals 6, Assumption Royals 0. We'll be back at Spud Field here after these commercials.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And we're back here at Spud Field here with the Pacelli Cardinals leading the Assumption Royals 6-0. Ari Kavanaugh still in the circle here for the Royals. Leading off this half of the inning, number 3, Jaden Zadroik. Zadroik swinging on pitch 1, drives one back up the middle there to center field. Jaden Zadroik with the leadoff single. Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 5, Katie Ilka. Ilka swinging at pitch 1, ground ball to third. Fielded cleaned. Ilka is out at first. Zadroik safe at second. Would have liked to maybe see Jaden Zadroik advance to third on that throw, as there's nobody covering third. But this is a good learning moment here for the Pacelli Cardinals. Now batting, number 7, Kaylin Yenter. Yenter had in the count, 1 ball, no strikes, as Kavanaugh misses low. Kavanaugh misses low and away. Behind in the count, 2 balls, no strikes here to Kalen Yenter. Yenter again batting .417 with 9 RBIs and 1 home run so far in this early spring season in central Wisconsin. Drives one to short. She'll beat the throw down the first baseline, and we have runners at first and second with 1 out. Now batting, number 18, Amelia Martini. Martini with one of the better games, or one of the most impressive games I've seen in a while here. That last one this morning with a couple home runs and the 5 or 6 RBIs, plus the win in the circle, and now hits one past the second baseman all the way to the fence. That'll keep rolling. Tracked down by center fielder. That'll drive in 2 for the Cardinals. Martini in with a stand-up double. Have a day, Amelia Martini. Now batting, Peyton Mansell. Pacelli Cardinals up 8-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Mansell drives one back to the pitcher. Pitcher checks Amelia Martini at second, and Mansell will be out at first. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 20, Ava Tess. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied on life to the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meat, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Tess watches ball 1. Martini is still at second base here with that 2-run double. Ava Tess drives one to right field. That'll get over the second baseman's head. That'll roll all the way to the fence, too. That'll score Martini from second. Tess will round into second base there with a 2-out double by Ava Tess. Now batting, number 8, Kelsey Giese. Giese with a hot shot to second base, fielded on a line drive. That'll be the 3rd out. Heading into the top of the 5th inning, Pacelli 9, Assumption 0. We'll be back here at Spud Field in Plover, Wisconsin after these messages.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double-checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Welcome back here to Plover, Wisconsin. Pacelli softball hosting the Assumption Royals from about 15 miles west of here on a non-conference showdown here in a beautiful Saturday afternoon in central Wisconsin. Leading off for the Assumption Royals, number 2, Macy Vollert. Mansell still in the circle here for the Cardinals. Hey, guess what? Fans at home, Mansell's ahead in the count here. No balls in 1 strike. Mansell gets called strike there down the middle. Quickly ahead in the count, no balls to 2 strikes. Mansell goes off speed, misses low and away. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing next to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Fouled ball there by Macy. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next step, Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Mansell goes high. Checked down to first base umpire to see if she swung. She did not. Count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mansell misses here. Mansell finds herself behind the count, 3 balls to 2 strikes. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Vollert drives one back up the middle there. Fielded cleanly by Ilka with the relay in. Macy Vollert with the leadoff single here for the Assumption Royals in the top of the 5th. No balls, 1 strike here to number 12, Elena Awe. That means Mansell is again ahead in the count. Looking for strike 2. Jelly Cardinals leading the Assumption Royals here 9-0 in the top of the 5th. Mansell misses. Low snap throw there by Yenter. Fielded cleanly by Zadroik, but Vollert slides back in there safely to first. Nice snap throw down by Kaylin Yenter. And Mansell gets a swinging strike there by Elena Awe. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Now batting for the Assumption Royals, number 20, Jess Norton. Number 2, Macy Vollert, is at first. We're in the 5th inning here. Jess Norton batting, and Peyton Mansell is again ahead in a count, no balls to 1 strike. Norton fouls one off here. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here with Macy Vollert at first. Again, defensively here for the Cardinals, Yenter behind the plate, Martini at third, Giese at short, Tess at second, Zadroik at first, Mansell in the circle, left to right in the outfield, Van Order, Ilka, and Nelson. And Mansell gets a called strike 3 for out number 2. Now batting for the Assumption Royals, number 14, Brianna Awe. Mansell misses high, down in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouls one off here, 1 ball, 1 strike here to Brianna Awe. Cardinals leading here in the top of the 5th, 9-0 against the Assumption Royals. Pacelli's next action will be against Almond Bancroft on Monday at 4:30. A significant CWC showdown Monday at 4:30. Mansell gets a swinging strike here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pacelli with a tough string of games. Last night went to Merrill. Successfully won that one 6-0, and then looking today to move 2-0 today. Taking on Almond on Monday and then heading to Medford on Tuesday. Tough stretch of games here for the Cardinals. No doubt that Coach Molsky and crew will have them ready. Snap throw there by Yenter. Vollert safe back in there, but we got the swinging strike for the 3rd out. Anyways, so that'll we'll head into the bottom of the 5th here. Pacelli 9, Assumption 0. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Welcome back to Spud Field here in Plover, Wisconsin on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon. Hopefully the snow is going to hold off for the remainder of the season, but you never know here in central Wisconsin. Heading into the bottom half of the 5th, leading off for the Cardinals, number 33, Ella Van Order. Swinging pitch 1, grounded to short, fielded cleanly with a snap throw, and Van Order is out at first. 1 out here quickly in the bottom of the 5th. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 14, Caden Nelson. Made of Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate, casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep it looking great. Learn more at madeofcustom.com. Nelson fouls one up the left field line, quickly down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Nelson with a drive up the middle. Fielded cleanly by the center fielder. Nelson with a 1-out double in the bottom of the 5th. Heading back to the top of the order here, now batting Jaden Zadroik. Batting in place of number 2, Maddie Pionic. Zadroik stays hot, drives one back up the middle of center fielder. Nelson's in there second. Zadroik's in there with a stand-up single with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Cardinals got a little something cooking. Now batting number 5, Katie Ilka. Shuda Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com. That's shudafuneral.com. Quick timeout here called by Assumption. Everybody will meet. Assumption will meet at the circle, and the Cardinals will meet over by Coach Molsky by the 3rd baseline. See if Assumption makes a pitching change here. Does not appear that they will be. Everybody heads back to the respective positions, and away we go here. Kavanaugh still in the circle for the Royals. Batting for the Cardinals, number 5, Katie Ilka. Ilka drives one up the right field line. That'll get through. That'll send Nelson around from 3rd. Cut by the pitcher, and Nelson is going to be safe at home. And Zadroik will advance to 3rd, and Ilka will advance to 2nd on the throw. That'll be Cardinals 10, Assumption 0, and that'll be your ball game. Victorious today is the Pacelli Cardinals 10, Assumption 0. We'll see everybody back here at Monday at 4:30 in that huge CWC showdown between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Allman Bancroft Eagles. We'll be back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right. Thanks for joining us here for the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Nasonville Dairy Postgame is brought to you, obviously, by Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Today, watch two successful softball programs take on each other here in central Wisconsin. Pacelli Cardinals coming out victorious, 10-0 here, led by Coach Molsky. Again, same as last time when they took them out in the state semifinals, 10-0 victory for the Cardinals. Today, able to do a little, swing the bats, stay hot, and then obviously Mansell in the circle as well did phenomenal once again for the Pacelli Cardinals. Cardinals moved on the season. I believe they are now 6-0 on the season. Looking forward to that next game again on Monday against Almond Bancroft. Again, we thank everybody for joining us today. Today's game brought to you by Today's game brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty. That's on me. Getting thrown into this here. So, yeah, we thank all of our sponsors and thank all you guys for joining us. Again, today, Pacelli Cardinals 10, Assumption Royals 0. We'll see everybody back here on Monday as Pacelli takes on Almond Bancroft.